Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink. It is time for some Path of Exile discussion. This is the first video in a series where I'm going to be looking at some of the more obscure harvest crafts and what I recommend doing with them. So this is the craft upgrade a normal item to a magic item, adding 2 random high tier modifiers. This is a craft that you will get moderately often, and it's not some uber powerful craft. This is not one of the best harvest crafts, but it definitely has its uses. And the best use I can find for them is using them on item level 84 and above cluster jewels. These cluster jewels primarily drop from Simulacrum waves 20 through 30. They're pretty widely available in Trade League, and the ones that have good enchants on them will carry an extremely high premium price. The reason that these are a good choice for this craft is that there are a lot of mods that come online at item level 84 that are genuinely very good. If you roll 2 of these that work well together and that also work well together with the enchant that's on the item, then you can have the start of an excellent crafted cluster jewel, something that might be worth imprinting and regaling, and then potentially exalting if your regal hits. So here's an example. This would be better if I had an adds 3 passive skills version of this cluster. Unfortunately, because this is so late in the league, there are about 15 exalts, and I didn't want to spend that. So here we've got added small passive skills have 35% increased effect, and added passive skills grant 13 intelligence. That's outstanding, and actually in this case, it would have been worth my while using this on a 3 passive one, because that would sell for a considerable premium over the uncrafted base, especially if you were to imprint regal it until you got something outstanding. So that's the best use I can find for this particular craft. It's not one that's particularly rare, but it's also one that's pretty hard to use. You'll need the item level of the craft to be at least 74 to be able to do this, as you can use your harvest on items up to 10 item levels above that, and so an item level 84 item requires a level 74 craft. May your Regal Orbs have interesting results.